Good afternoon, folkers. Snapzillaguerrilla, aka The Definition, kicking y'all off with another video. I gotta say, man, what I'm seeing right now is equal parts ridiculous and uplifting to a degree. Now, I just got from Trader Joe's. My kids wanted some yogurt, and they got this really good, apparently they got some really good orange chicken in a bag, you know, little frozen shit. I don't really like them eating that type of crap, so us having to, that shit not being available kind of makes me happy that, okay, they get to eat some home cooked meals. Well, they eat home cooked meals anyway, but every now and then we'll get them some stuff for themselves, you know, just to treat them up, you know. But anyway, so I went to Trader Joe's. Wasn't barely shit there, right? They're running low on food on a daily basis. Now, from what I understand, there is not a food shortage across the United States. It's just that people are panic buying every single freaking day and emptying the shelves very quickly on a day-to-day basis. I wish y'all had stopped that. I wish y'all had done that throughout the year. You know, okay, let's buy a little extra here. Let's buy a little extra there. Let's buy a little extra here, a little extra there. Every time you go shopping, get a little extra throughout your lifetime, throughout the year, just because you never know what's going to happen on any given day, so that you'll have food stored up. In the right food, you want to get canned goods, you want to get dry goods, dry food, you want to get MREs, even shit like that. But it is what it is, you know. We are in the times that we're living in, and 80% of the people aren't going to live like that. But hopefully, after this thing is over, they'll start thinking that way and make a little bit better decisions throughout the year, you know. But what I'm seeing here in California, liberal snowflake ass California, where not all of them, but where a lot of anti-gunners live, okay? I am seeing lines wrapped around buildings where there are gun shops. These gun shops have lines just for days and days. Just you standing in line for an hour or two. I just drove by one, the LAX firing range, man. And you know, you go around back, and there's a line of people waiting to buy shit out of the ammo store. Great. Now you understand why we need the Second Amendment. And nothing even popped off yet. Nothing has popped off for real. No real shit has popped off yet. But they kind of see it going in that direction. So guess what? They're buying ammo. They're buying guns. You know what I'm saying? So I want to hear shit else about gun laws. Now what we need to do is, when the government stops blowing this shit out of proportion, this coronavirus, I feel, it is my opinion, and it's not an expert opinion, it's a common sense opinion, that this shit is being blown out of proportion, okay? Being blown out of proportion. I don't know how many times I got to keep saying it. The flu kills way more people every season. I mean, the flu has killed this season way more people than the coronavirus. Just in this country alone, about 20 to 30,000 people have died from the flu, okay? And I think the numbers worldwide for the coronavirus, worldwide, is a little over 7,000, okay? That's almost three times the amount of people, 3 times more people die in the United States from the flu alone than the number of people who have died worldwide from the coronavirus, okay? So that's just to put things into perspective. But this shit the flu doesn't cause this kind of panic. It doesn't cause the government to react this way. Why is the coronavirus doing this? Well, I think I'm going to post a video of this one lady. I forgot her name. She's with the coronavirus task force, and she's talking about how she wants this to be the par for the course. What's going on right now? She wants that to be par for the course during the regular flu season. She wants to shut shit down. She wants curfews, this, that, and the third, to stop people from buying shit. Listen, This shit is ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna go on that right now. I'm gonna get on that. That's gonna be my next video where I'm gonna actually let you guys hear what she's saying. But yeah, I am enjoying the fact that people are buying firearms. People are buying ammo. Great, great. Let's show the government we ain't playing no games. Let's show them that we know we can't rely on them to stop criminals from trying to steal from us during a disaster, let alone keep us protected from a coronavirus or even the flu. Okay? Like I said, the number of flu coverage has gone up, right? The flu coverage has gone up. Flu deaths have gone up. Now, I'm not saying that there's causation here. I'm not saying, look, you can't prove it. But if flu coverage is going up, flu vaccine coverage is going up, at the same time as flu deaths are going up. I mean, listen, common sense. That's all. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. I go the common sense course. I don't necessarily listen to all these experts that are saying this, that, and the third. Like, you know, you have the pro-vaxxers, these experts that say, oh, the vaccine is not dangerous, the vaccine doesn't kill you, oh, the vaccine doesn't do this, the vaccine doesn't do that. Well, guess what? There is a law that protects doctors from vaccine injuries, okay, and vaccine deaths. It's called the Vaccine Injury Court, okay? Not only does it protect them from that, it allows it, they can lie about it. It covers, they can lie and tell you, oh, the vaccine is safe. They can lie about it. They can lie about it. They're allowed to do that. And it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I did a video back in January where the World Health Organization is talking about how people are not trusting the vaccines, and they're talking in the World Health Organization doctors, the panel there is even saying that the adjuvants are dangerous. And this, I did a video, a presentation on it. I'll put the link in the description. Okay, but listen, go out if you still can. I mean, sales are going through the roof. Gun shops all across the country are running out of firearms. You can't buy. I mean, I'm hearing that there's no ammo online. Like, you can't buy ammo online in California anyway. But I'm hearing, like, nationwide, you cannot buy ammo online. They're running out of ammo. They're running out of firearms. If you can, if you know somebody, if you can, I don't know, go to, you know what you can do? What you do is this. You get a reloading tool, a cartridge reloading kit, okay? And you go to the gun shop, and I'm pretty sure people aren't buying reload, the shit that you use to reload, the powder, the cartridges, and the slugs. You can buy all that shit separately, and you can reload the cartridges yourself. You just gotta learn how to do it, okay? And I don't think they're letting that be shown on YouTube anymore. So you're gonna really have to search out and find out how to reload cartridges. So you might have to go that route. But if you can, if you know a place where you can buy ammo, where you can buy a firearm, if you're not hindered like you are in the state of California, where you don't have a waiting period for 10 days and all that BS. If you live in a state where you can just go buy your firearm, there's a 10-minute wait for the background check, boom, you get it like that, go ahead and do it. Spend $300, $400, $500 on a little pistol right now, okay? You can get a shotgun for $200 or $300. You can get a shotgun for $200 or $300. You can get a rifle for $500. You can get the most basic AR-15 for about $500, okay? I think Smith & Wesson M&P might go for about $400 or $500 right now. So go get that. Go get it. $200 shotgun, an AR for $500, a $200 pistol. Boom, you got your set right there. You got your self-defense set. You feel what I'm saying? And also, from what I just heard, Donald Trump is giving everyone over $1,000, okay? A one-time payment. Be smart with that $1,000, okay? If this wasn't happening, I would say, oh, put that aside, buy some gold or silver with it. But you can't buy silver either. See, these are things I've been telling you guys. I have been telling you. Listen, 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, I did a video talking about preparedness, and I gave you guys all the heads up. I gave you guys what you would need, what you go get. I gave you a survival. I gave you the name of a survival guide that's really good. I gave you a dry fire. Go buy the dry fire cards. Okay, they're dry fire cards. You can get them on Amazon. I'm pretty sure no one's buying that up. So what you do is you get your dry fire cards, and it puts you through scenarios. Okay, and you can practice using your firearm without firing a shot, and it's very effective. You wouldn't think that is effective because you're not actually firing a bullet, right? But as you go through the motions, as you set up, as you switch targets, that's really what you're doing. It's putting you through scenarios. It might tell you to kneel and fire that way. It might tell you to aim at a switch plate, right, where your switches are. It might tell you to aim at the switch there, and then shift your aim to another point, and you're moving your entire upper torso. You're not just, your eyes are following, your hands are following your eyes, right? And you're just going through the motions. Boom, 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 boom. And you practice. You wouldn't think that would improve your shooting, but it will. And you can save ammo at the range. Go to the range every now and then and use what you practice. If you can't go to a competition range, like one of those quick fire range the tactical range where you have to go through all these scenarios, okay? The 3-gun range where there's all these targets here and you just line it up and shooting, not just standing in a lane and just shooting down at a paper target. You want to get practice in with the dry fire exercises, and then you want to go every now and then to practice what you learn at the quick reaction range. I forgot, I don't know, the tactical range. So these are things that you need to be doing. I've been telling you guys this. Nothing is nothing is going on right now, but it's good to be prepared. Okay. What else can you do? Yeah. Dry fire cards. Get your urban survival book, guidebook. Get your get an atlas. Okay. Get an atlas. Get a Thomas guide, right, on paper. You want to just rely on your phone, right? Get a Thomas guide for your county and your surrounding county, and get an atlas for your state. Okay, if you can't buy Thomas guides to cover your entire state, you might need a few, but you do it over time. These are things you do over time, little by little. You don't have to be wealthy to do this shit. You just buy this shit a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. Every now and then, you just put something up on something. Okay. Get with a group. When this shit blows over, learn from this. This is just this is a dry run. Okay. This is a dry run. It might turn into something more than a dry run, but right now I see this as being a dry run. They're looking at how people are reacting to soft martial law. Okay, they're looking at how people are reacting to pandemic panics. They're looking at how people are going to behave toward the government when they take certain actions. That's how I feel. So when this shit subsides, right? Let's say it subsides. I can't guarantee you that. Don't take my word for that. Okay, but that's how I feel about it. Let's say this shit subsides, right? Learn from it. From now on, you start doing the things that I'm telling you to do. You get your Thomas guides. You get your dry fire cards. Okay, not just food and water. Okay, not just food and water, because you're gonna want to be able to move. Okay, and you can have all this food stored up. All this food. You can have all this food and water stored up in your house. Okay, but you might have to leave your house. If something go down, you might not be able to stay there in your house. You're not going to be able to take all the food with you. You're not going to be able to take everything with you. You want to have your go bags. You want to have your vehicle stocked with extra clothes, tactical durable clothing, right? You want to get you one of those foot pedal operated washing machines, okay? You want to get emergency toilets. You want to get solar heated showers, right? Solar powered showers. It's a black bag, that you can hang, and you leave it in the sun for like an hour. It warms your water up, and then you can take a shower with it. These are things that you can get. Cat litter for the emergency toilets, right? Because the cat litter will absorb the odors, and if you're absorbing the odors, you're absorbing the bacteria that creates the odors. So it keeps it a little bit more sanitary. Keep baby wipes in your vehicle. All right. Keep your go bag should have. So I got some go bags where it comes with these things in it. You can get the. It comes with 3,000 calorie blocks of food. It's super vacuum sealed. It lasts a long time, and it's probably not going to be tasty, but it will keep you full during your journey if you have to leave the house. Okay, get some MREs. Keep a box of MREs in your vehicle, or 2 boxes depending on the size of your family. Okay, you want to get ammo cans, not just for your ammo, because guess what? You want to get ammo cans. You want to get oxygen absorbers. You're going to get little packets of oxygen absorbers. Why? For your food storage, right? For your food storage. Let's say you want to granola bars. You want to buy a bunch of granola bars, just in case. You use your granola bars when you go scavenging for stuff and you need energy. Okay. What you also want to do is get a lot of fat. Anyway, get some coconut oil. Put that away. Coconut oil and store it in a cool, dry place. That'll last a good little while. But like I said, you want to get the oxygen absorbers not just for your food storage, but also for your ammo storage. You do not want your ammo, even though it's not getting literally wet, like it's not underwater. Depending on the area you live in, let's say you live in a humid area, you live in an area where it's very humid, live in a state where it's humid, a city where it's humid, you don't want your ammo to get wet. Okay, and it can get wet just being in a place where there's a lot of humidity. So you want to get oxygen absorbers that will suck up the oxygen and keep it from oxidizing your ammunition. And you keep oxygen absorbers in your rifle bag or your shotgun bag or your pistol pack. That way it'll keep your ammunition, it'll keep your guns from oxidizing. These are things that you need to do. Get bluing. Okay, if you got firearms, you want to get bluing just in case you scrape your gun. You know what I mean? You expose the metal. Let's say you scrape the bluing off of the paint off of your pistol. You want to be able to repaint it to protect it from oxidation. You want to get cleaning kits. You want to get gun oil. You want to get gun cleaner. Okay? These are things that you need to get. You need to get tools for your firearms. You need to get pins you need to get there's a toolkit for your firearms that you need to get. In case you need to dismantle your firearm, you need to break it down to the finest parts to do whatever, to repair it, to fix it, whatever. Learn how to do these things. Take what's going on now, learn from it, and apply it immediately. As soon as things get back to normal, if they get back to normal. You want to be prepared. I'm not just saying this because, I have all this shit myself. I have the tools. I don't have any more firearms because I don't know, I was they're in Vegas somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, so you want to get these tools, okay? You need the tools. You can't just have a gun, right? And that's it. You got to have the tools to maintain your firearm. You got to have the proper storage techniques for your ammunition. Oxygen absorbers keep your shit from oxidizing, okay? Exercise your pistol triggers. Exercise your firearm triggers. Exercise the springs in your magazines, okay? But do not leave the ammunition in your magazines for months and months and months at a time and weaken the spring. You just want to exercise your spring enough to where you can load your shit real fast, but you still want it to load into the firearm. You still want the spring to be strong enough to push the round into the firearm with the help of the cartridge extractor. You know what I mean? For the bolt of the firearm. So these are things that you need to make sure you do. I mean, it's fun. It's fun to do all this shit. It really is. It's a task. You're bored. You just do it. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do, y'all. I keep meaning to do this at the beginning of a video because if you do it at the end of the video, some people, all right, whatever. People are buying firearms. They're buying ammunition. I'm glad I don't have to wait in those lines because I said, you know what? I'm a stockpile, okay? And I did stockpile, and it's not in California anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have anything in California because California laws got too ridiculous, and I didn't see a point of keeping anything in California. You feel me? So anyway, these are things that you want to do. You have to do it. This instant, what's going on with this coronavirus right now should give you that knowledge, should give you that, okay, I see what snapzillaguerrilla was talking about almost 2 years ago. Stock up. Not just on food and water, but on tools that can help you survive. If you can, buy a solar generator, okay? It's basically a generator that has solar panels that'll charge it in the sun. And you can use that to power your refrigerator if the power goes out. There are a number of things you can get. Listen, I'm gonna leave my email in the description. snapzillaguerrilla@gmail.com, and also I'm going to leave a link to my book, The Seeds of Dark Matter. Y'all go ahead and check that out if you want to support my channel, man. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to do big things. I'm hopefully going to do a podcast on Sunday. I'm trying to get a panel together, and if I can make that happen, I'll let y'all know. It's going to be a real professional. I got the whole setup going on. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to do. If y'all want to support my channel, go buy a book. Please. Just go buy a book, and that'll help me spruce my platform up a little bit more so that I'm a little bit more presentable or whatever when I put this information out there, because I'm putting this information out there for a selfish reason, because even though I have this knowledge and I'm practicing what I preach, and I'm practicing this knowledge, it's really not going to do me any good if 75% of the population doesn't do the same thing, because guess what? That means that you can come after my shit, and it's going to make it a lot more difficult for me to protect me and mine. So if everybody else is doing what they need to do to make sure their family is prepared, it makes it a lot better for me and my family. It's kind of selfish, real spit. That's why I put this information out there, because the few of us that do have this critical thinking, that do think ahead, that are kind of visionary, very rare. And you know, the more people that are awakened to it, and the more people that realize what's going on, that's the better for us. And that's why I love the fact that these people are going out and buying firearms. These anti-gunners who swore up and down that nobody needed a firearm, or buying firearms. They're I mean, come on, wrapping around the building. That makes it better for me. You feel me? Because these people are regular folks, and they're obtaining their shit legally, which means that it's very likely that they'll be trying to do the right thing with it. You understand what I'm saying? And if push comes to shove, it is what it is. You know, we'll see who's the better man or woman. You know what I mean? If I happen to encounter one of those people during desperate times. But what I'm hoping is this. I'm hoping that if the vast majority of Americans arm up and prepare to, you know, resist a tyrannical entity, we'll be better equipped the more people that are armed up and ready to go. So anyway, snapzillaguerrilla@gmail.com. Contact me if you have questions about any survival tips or anything like that. Let me know. I will be more than glad to answer you guys' questions. Hit me up in my email. Go buy a book if you want to support the channel and help me grow. That's how this works. I mean, you know, you guys support, and I appreciate all the support you've been giving me. I don't want donations in PayPal or nothing like that. I do have PayPal. I don't want Cash App. I don't want PayPal donations. I want, if you guys want to support me, go buy a book. go buy one of my books. It's really good. I'm not just tooting my own horn here. It's a really good book. Really good story, really well written, good character development, a good story. You guys will enjoy it, okay? Holla at your boy, and I'll talk to you later. Good for you guys. Go out and get you some more shit. Peace.